everybody. Oh shit. Welcome to the Mom Connection. Go ahead, go.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. First off, I wanted to say I apologize. Well, we apologize for not recording. Last week, it was a very busy week. Mom life, end of year activities. We were just slammed with our kids. So don't worry, we are back in action. We will not miss an episode, obviously, in case an emergency comes up and, life happens again, but we will keep you up to date and we will let you know if we forget to record or life happens and we're behind on our schedule. But we're back in action.
Yes, we're ready to go. Even though I'm already messing up, we're ready to go. And thank you all for understanding.
We got this. So, Marlene, how was your weekend? What'd you do?
It was good. We had Joshy's second birthday. He turned 2 on May 31st, so that'll be fun. Terrible twos all summer. Yay. But no, it was nice. We had it was a very small get together. We didn't have a lot of people. We just had it in our backyard. So it was nice. It was he had fun.
That's good. Did he get lots of gifts?
How was your weekend? Because I saw your post. He did. He got a trampoline. He got this baseball thing. My sister gave him some New Balance, like 90-60 shoes. Oh my God.
So cute.
I love him.
He's going to be rocking them.
But enough. I want to hear about your Luke Combs concert. Even though I went last time, I was like living vicariously through you.
I mean, I was sitting all the way at the top. Like we were like 7 rows from the top of the Cardinal Stadium. So it was not close seating like you were. But it was a lot of fun. He did amazing. Obviously, he took a shotgun with like a girl on the stage. It was awesome. Or on the floor. It was so much fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, I had to walk like these boots are definitely not made for walking because let me tell you, I walked so much. It was like if I had my watch on, I would tell you, but I feel like I walked like I was at Disneyland because I walked so much. My seats were so high. I had to take a bathroom break. I needed a drink, and it was just a lot. Like I'm exhausted.
Really?
Yeah. But it was fun, and it got me thinking, like, when I was there, I saw all these amazing girls, like, wearing these beautiful outfits. They looked so good. And me over here being a little gordita with my tight-ass boots and not being able to, like, be comfortable in, like, my body. It got me thinking, like, why do we do this to ourselves? Like, why do we feel that we have to fit, like, the other stereotypical picture, like I felt so like what's the word I'm looking for, like not
out of place.
Yeah, I felt out of place because I felt like
I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
I don't know either. I can't think of the word. Let me think about it. But I just felt like they were so fit. First of all, I'm not fit. Like, I'm pretty sure they all work out like 7 days a week, and I work out like once a month. So that was a huge difference. And I'm pretty sure some of them had like lip fillers. Some of them had like Botox. Like, some of them looked, I'm telling you, these girls looked amazing. And it just got me thinking, like, shit, do we just like do stuff to fit in, or do we do stuff because we like it makes us feel good, or do we do stuff because like everybody else is doing it? I don't know. Like I felt like for sure, like shit, maybe I should be working out. Maybe I should start my running journey, or maybe I should start like doing Botox or getting something done so I can fit in with everybody else.
No, you don't need it. You really don't. You're very like a natural pretty, because there's a lot of girls. I have to put on a lot of makeup. Well, I mean, not a lot, but I do put on makeup, and you can't tell the difference, But I think it's just so popular nowadays. Like, I think it's just such a thing where it's looked at as like, oh, like, where did you get your lips done? Like, where did you get your Botox done? Instead of like, remember back then? Well, I mean, I don't know if we were, but my mom tells me like back then, nobody wanted to like, it was a secret. Like, you wouldn't go and tell people like, oh, I got like Botox, and oh, I got lip fillers. Now, and please, no judgment, all girls are beautiful whether you do it or not. But nowadays girls post pictures and they're like they'll tag their Botox, they'll tag their hair, they'll tag their eyelashes, they'll tag their lips, they'll tag their eyebrows. And I'm like, well, damn, like I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I did try like the last lash extensions. I think like maybe a handful of times. It's not for me. Like I feel like in the pictures I just look weird. But like my sister gets them and she gets them like in a natural way that they just go with her. Like it looks, I think my sister is like one of the most beautiful people ever. And she gets them and she looks so pretty. And I'm like, oh, like maybe I could get them. But I try it and I'm like, girl, I do not look like that. I'm like, never mind. We'll just do like a natural lash curl. That's what I go for. Cause
Yeah.
it's not for me. Like as much as like you said, you see the girls, they look beautiful, but it's not me. You know what I mean? Like if even if I want to try it, I'm like I'll go through a phase where I tell Isaiah like, should I get lip fillers? And he's like, no, don't do it. But then I'm like, well, it's because look, like they look so pretty, they look so plump. But then like the next week, I'm like, no, I'm glad I didn't do it. Like it's just not
Yeah.
me. I just see it and I'm kind of like, should I? It's just the norm right now, like the social norm, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, and I feel the same way. I feel like for me, like I did the fake eyelashes and I just couldn't like even I'm such an eye rubber that I just couldn't be comfortable without it having me without me wanting to rub it, you know? So I feel that like with my eyelashes, I just can't do it. Plus also it's very expensive. Like I don't know how anyone affords to
Mm-hmm.
get $80 or more than that every 2-3
Not
weeks.
even.
Like I'm pretty sure a lot of them don't have kids, which explains it, right? But even some of the ones that have kids, I'm
Maybe.
like, "Damn, do you like budget extra for that or what?" Because that's expensive. I mean, I get my nails done frequently, but because I hate not having them done. But like eyebrows, I can't. I don't get like the what is it called? Micro.
Like the tinting or
I don't do
the
that. Yeah.
micro. Mm-hmm.
I don't do that cuz I
No,
never
yeah.
tried it. Waxing, I don't wax.
I
Lip
just get them
fillers,
threaded.
I don't do. I don't even do threaded. But like you're
No,
right.
I
Like
do. I
now
do
I
get them
think
threaded.
and I think it's because social media is big. Like I feel like everybody is on social media, so I feel like if you post, "Oh, I got my eyelashes today," everybody's going to want to know who they got them from. If you post, I got my Botox
Mm-hmm.
done today," everybody's going to want to know who got Botox. And I feel that now that's just like the norm for you to post like everything where you got it, your shirt, your pants, your makeup, your hairstyle, everything you post,
Mm-hmm.
and people will go do what you do or go to their own person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I get it. And I think it's also, and we're all for supporting small businesses because the girl that does my lash curl, I love her. She's super sweet. And then the girl that used to do my eyelash extensions, she's also super sweet. I'm all for it. Okay, y'all go get them done. It's just, I feel like there's a pressure to do
Mm-hmm.
it, even when you know that it's not you. Like I said, even me that I was like, oh, like this girl's lips look so pretty. Like, maybe I want to do it. And I'm like, it's not me though. Like, and Isaiah told, not that I have big lips, like huge, but Isaiah's like, you don't have small lips, like you don't need it. But in my mind, I'm like, well, she looks really pretty, and like her lips are done, or this, and then I'm like, oh my god, like I'm gonna hit 35 this year, like I need Botox, and he's like, no, you don't. But when does it like stop? Like when do you stop questioning yourself? And it doesn't even have to be Botox lip fillers. It's like you said, like to start jogging. Recently, I don't know, I think every time I visited Arizona, like even years ago, people have always been outside like jogging and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But recently in El Paso, there's like a running frenzy going on. Everybody wants to start jogging, which is great. Everybody go for it. But I feel like now, since it's a trend, like everybody wants to do it, So it's kind of like, I feel like it falls easily into trends here. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't follow people from Arizona besides you, but you follow more people out there. Are there girls that post that, like, all the things that they get done, or it's not like as big as it is here?
I feel like they do. I feel like they're big on like posting like where they got their hair done, eyelashes, stuff like that. I talk to a lot of moms. So in my neighborhood, a lot of the moms here don't like they're not into running or anything, or they are, but they don't post about it. Like they're not like running journeys or like working out journeys or whatever. Not a lot of people that I follow post stuff like that, but I do see it in like the younger generation or whatever. Like I do see when I'm like on TikTok and I see somebody post their story or their thing about their running journey, they're on day something, it is a lot of the younger girls, because I know my fat ass is not going to get up and go run 4 miles, because also when am I going to find the time to do that? You know what I mean? Like, I
Hmm.
don't see it a lot with older women like us, like I, or even older. I see it more with like the younger ones.
Um, Disconnected, Ava. Sorry.
Mom life.
Um, Girl, the kids are here at school, and Ava's
It's
thing
hard.
is getting connected to I don't even know what. Um, this girl, she's gonna wake up my son. What were we talking about? Oh, the running. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here in El Paso, it's also been a thing with like cycling. I mean, I recently got into cycling, but you know what? I used to love to jog even before, like years ago, though. But like you said, it's time consuming. Like now that I have 3 kids, I'm kind of like, I don't got time to be going and jogging day and night. You know, I wish I could, but it's because it's hard. But even at that, like I do try to gym. My husband gyms every day. If he can, he will gym every day. I try, but I can't keep up with it. I get so busy. But then you see girls that post that they're moms and that they're, doing the gym life. They're doing this stuff. And I'm kind of
They're
like,
doing it
well,
all.
how? Like, yeah. And I'm like, girl, props to you. What's your
Hmm.
secret? Tell me, because I find it hard when the kids get sick. I'm like, how? Like, how are you still going? Like, I can't go if my kids get sick. Like, unfortunately, like, I'm sorry, like, they didn't have a good night's sleep. Like, they have fever. Like, I have to stay home with them. But there are
Yeah.
people who still go to the gym.
And maybe they just don't sleep. Maybe there's moms that just like need like 4 hours of sleep. Like me, I need a solid 7, 8 hours of sleep or I will not function. So
Same, same.
I feel that a lot of the women or moms that do all of these things and look like super women are probably don't sleep as much as us, or maybe they have a really good routine that they should share with us, and they should tell us what to do to get all of these things in there, because
Yeah.
I even sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wake up early, I'm gonna work out before I work or get the kids ready for school, and shit, that in itself is so hard for me to do.
Time consuming. No, I get you. I totally understand because it's true. Like it's just so time consuming. We did a poll for those of you that participated, and we actually got a good amount of people that said um, that they do feel influenced by social media, like to keep up with with yourself. And it's not even just about taking care of yourself. I think nails, pedicures, I think that's even your hair. I think that's kind of falls under like not a normal, but a common like, oh, they're going to go take care of themselves. I think it's all of the like Botox and lip fillers and all of that that kind of strays away from the not normal, I don't know how to say,
Hmm.
like the standard, I'm going to go take care of myself.
Yeah.
That puts that more pressure because I mean, dude, we're getting older. I can't compare myself to my little sister. She's 10 years younger than me, but it's kind of like girls our age are still doing it. And again, no judgment. I mean, all power to you. I'm just kind of like, it's not for me, but then I
Yeah.
see it and I'm kind of like, oh, like she has a beautiful body and her boobs are done and she gets to go to the gym. And it's kind of like, how, like, as moms, if you're not a mom, I mean, you know,
Just
I
as
know that
women in
bodies are
general.
different, but as yeah, but I feel like having a baby puts your body through a lot. Like, and I think we underestimate that. I know that after I had Josh and Ava, I felt a pressure to bounce back so fast. I was like, okay, I have to like get fit. I have to lose this weight. And it's kind of like, no, like you need to let your body heal. And I feel like because we see it on social media, we're trying to keep
Hmm.
up with it. You know what I mean?
Hmm. I agree, and I feel like a lot of us see like big people, like big stars do it, like we don't obviously know like how their lives are, like what they do to get there, but we just see them in a post and we're like, shit, she already bounced back and she's had her baby for 2 months. Like it puts you in a fear that you're not going to be able to like be up to the standards of that person, even if it's not somebody
Mm-hmm.
big, like just another creator or another influencer that you saw that you're like, damn, that girl did it, I could too. Like for example, let's do makeup. She had her kids and she looks
Mm-hmm.
freaking amazing right now. She probably works out all the time, obviously she does, but she also did like the whole faja thing and like did all her working out once her daughter was born. But I look at her sometimes and I'm like, shit, you literally do it all. Like she does the
But I
gym.
think in that case, Yeah, no, and I get it. And no shade to that or whatever you want to say. I don't know if shade's the proper term, but no disrespect or anything to that. But I think you you can't compare yourself to that lifestyle.
Yeah,
She has a gym in her home. She has help. Obviously, I don't know who watches her kids. And it's kind of like, well, yeah, if I had a gym like that in my house and I had somebody to watch my kids all the
true.
time and my work was posting stuff or whatever, it'd be easier. But you and I actually have 8 to 5 jobs that we have to report to somebody, and we don't have gyms at home and we don't have somebody to watch our kids. So I mean, her body, you're right, she bounced back and she looked great, but it's kind of like
She
your
had the
life
better
is different. I
resources.
can't.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. So it's kind of hard. I wish I had a gym like that in my
Shit,
house.
me
I'd be like,
too.
hell yeah, I'll get to it.
Same.
Or somebody to watch Josh and Ava. I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. But I mean, it's so
E-
different, and I feel
but
like
even though she's famous and like gets to do all this stuff, I still compare myself to her. Like I'm like, shit, she has 2 kids. Like obviously she does a lot, but I want to be where not like famous wise, but like I
Mhm.
want to be healthy and like eat healthy and like be able to still have like a good balance with my kids and like do all that. Like, even there's other influencers here that I follow that I'm like, oh my gosh, you like literally do it all. Even though they don't have like a full time job, their full time obviously is like content creation and all of that. But I look up to them and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, I want to be like her. Like how cool that she gets to like go to Sedona for the weekend and like spend the weekend with her kids or like do all this stuff with them and still have a normal, I'm gonna go work out, I'm gonna go get a facial, I'm gonna go do Botox and I'm going to go do all this stuff. And I'm like, I want to do that. Like, I want to be like them, but obviously I'm not rich and don't have all that money to throw away. But they do influence us to like want to be that way.
And you know what? I kind of feel different in a sense about that. And let me explain. I do follow that Let's Do Makeup girl, but I think I just do it to be a Pepa, in all honesty. But like I see girls like us, and that is who influences me. Like the influencers don't influence me because I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I know they're called influencers, but I'm like, your life is very different from mine. I
Yeah.
cannot do what you do. Like, but then I'll see like my sister in law. She had a baby, last September, Isaiah's sister, and she's trying to go to the gym and she has a baby. He's a baby. He's not even a year yet. She'll work out in her garage. And I'm like, girl, get it. Like, good for her. Like, I'm like, okay, like if she could work out in her garage, I could too. Like, I shouldn't have excuses. We do have some stuff, but it's a mess. But I'm like, okay, like make the best of it. Like she will. She's like, if I can't go to the gym, then I'll work out in the garage. Like that's like when I see like I guess not I don't want to say normal. I hate that term, but everyday moms that are like, oh, I'm going to the gym or I'm going to do this or my baby was sick, but I'm still here like running outside or I'm taking the baby for a walk. I'm like, okay, like then if you can do it, like I have no excuse because they're everyday people that are like us.
Yeah.
And I feel like the influencers, I'm like, no, like I can't
They obviously get paid for
I can't
it.
get to where you are because
Yeah.
it's very different. So it's tough, dude. I just think it's hard all around. And we did get a lot of yeses in reference to the post that we said where they're influenced so much by the girls on social media. And I feel like when
Mm-hmm.
they post it, they don't even realize it. They don't realize like how many people there's like, I guess, influencing or affecting, like making them question themselves.
Yeah, I agree. And I think you're right. I think seeing cuz I remember I used to look at your page and I'd be like, "Damn, she's at the gym. Like, I got to go work out." And you would get me to like want to go work out, but then I'd see my couch and a cheeseburger and I'd be like, "You know what? Fuck that. I'm going to eat my cheeseburger and I'm going to sit on the couch." So, I do think that everyday moms are the ones that like
Hmm.
make me want to do better because I'm like, okay, if they can do it, so can I. But then also, I'm the type that's like, you know what? No pasa nada. Like, fuck it. I'm going to be fat for the rest of my life. I'm just going to eat my cheeseburger. So, as much as I do get influenced, I feel like I still will sit on the couch and watch a TV show instead of going to the gym or like getting my extra hour of sleep instead of working out or like going to get Botox or something. Like in my eyes, I'd rather do something else than do that one specific thing that will make me feel younger or feel better or something, you know?
But it makes you happy, right?
Yeah.
Like sitting down, eating your cheeseburger, you're happy. The thing is, I think there are people that enjoy going to the gym. I mean, I haven't gone to the gym in a while actually because
Yeah, I
I've been
hate the
so
gym.
everywhere. But no, and I like it. See, like I could put on my headphones, blast some R&B music. If you know me, you know that music will change my mood. Like it can get me sad, it can get me happy, it could make me, reminisce. I can put on a good playlist and go to the gym. And so can Isaiah. And you know what? My friend was recently telling me, she's like, I hate it. She's like, I hate working out, but I'm going to try to work out because I want to get in shape. I want to lose weight. But there are people who enjoy it. I don't enjoy it to the point to do it like all the time, but I do enjoy it enough to be like, oh, like I feel like I hear a song and I'm like, oh, that song makes me want to go to the gym. But I think it depends on you, But I mean,
Yeah.
oh, summer's a difficult season because that's when girls are out in their crop tops and and I'm like, oh my god, I need to lose more weight.
And dude, can we talk about how every fucking shirt now is a crop top? Like, I can't buy a shirt that isn't a crop top. I literally have to go to the men's section because I don't fit in a crop top. Like, if I go like this, you're
Yeah.
going to see my rolls. No one wants to see that.
Oh my god, dead. No, dude. Honestly, they are. Because last time I was like looking, and I'm like, I just want a shirt that's gonna cover my. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do wear crop tops sometimes, but
Yeah,
there's
all the
sometimes that
time.
I'm just like, I'm feeling a little fluffy today. Like I just want one that's gonna cover my whole,
Mm-hmm.
torso. I don't want to lift my hands up and for me to be worrying about like what's gonna be popping out.
And then
I
I
get
don't
you.
know, but
You're
I
very
feel
right.
like
Let's write a letter. Write a
I
letter
am.
to the
I'm going to
stores
write a
and be like,
letter
look,
to the
you'll
manager.
need to to the what is that thing? What does he say in White Chicks?
To your
He's
manager,
like,
I
I'm gonna
think.
write a letter. Does it?
I
People
think
that are
so.
listening probably gonna be like, no, that's
Yeah.
not what it says.
Um, but I feel that. Like I feel like if it makes you happy, obviously do it, right? But I also feel like in the back of my head, I'm like, shit, I probably should do it. Like I should start my little running journey and put my new headphones that George bought me and go running. But then I'm like, damn, but my knees. Like I like second guess about
My
everything. You know what
niece.
I mean? Like I think about wanting to start something and I'm like, okay, I can do it. But then I'm like, shit. But then that means I have to shower and like get ready like after I just showered.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's too much work. Even with Botox, I'm like, I really want to do it like underneath my eyes and like I want to like not be all wrinkly and all little arrugada or whatever. But
Arrugada.
I think about how good it'll make me feel, but then I also think of like how much money I'm going to spend because even though it might be like
Mhm.
only a couple months, like that shit adds up. Like I'd rather go get something that I'm going to enjoy more,
To
like a new book or go on a trip or do something different than spend money on on Botox. You know what I mean? I just as much as they influence me, I feel like
mhm.
it pushes me back to like
You're
reality and I'm like, okay, I don't need
mhm.
to be influenced. Like, as much as I would love to do it, I feel like I don't have to. Like, I'm happy even with a little extra couple pounds with my cheeseburgers, like I don't feel that I have to do something to like make me feel better about myself.
And that's good. That's honestly good because I feel like as women, we should all just love ourselves as hard as it is, or as because of social media. Like, we need to love our bodies. We need to love ourselves. We need to understand that we're capable of so much and we need to be grateful for that. I know it's hard, believe me. I should, what is it? Listen to what I preach or preach
Preaching to
what's
the
that
choir.
saying? No, like where you should listen to
Yes.
your own self. No, preaching to the
Take your
choir is
own
like preaching.
advice.
Yeah, maybe that. I should take my own advice because I'm very hard on myself and my husband gets mad and annoyed. But we do have to realize like our bodies go through changes. We're such hormonal beings. Like it's kind of like if you feel bloated, like relax, like it's okay. But again, I think we go back and we're on social media and we see these girls and I'm like, well,
Mm-hmm.
damn, like that girl never looks bloated. But it's like you
Yeah.
said last time too, you only post the good stuff. Most people don't
Mm-hmm.
post when they're looking bloated. Like they post when they look good. And it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
you're not seeing the other side.
Honestly, for real. And I also feel like, I mean, there's so many editing websites now. Editing apps, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know
Or
who's
filters.
Or filters, yeah. I mean, look at TikTok when they come out
Mhm.
with those filters that looks like you're at the fucking five-star resort in Mexico or something, but you're chilling in the toilet. Like, like there's so many.
Really?
Yeah, there's one really cool that like you flip your camera and it looks like you're at like a resort and there's like a beach and like all this shit. Like it looks really cool. It looks legit
Dang.
like you're there
Catfishing to an extreme.
for real. Like all those filters now,
That's
you don't really
insane.
know how somebody really looks. Like it could make you feel like, oh
They
my
know how
god,
we look.
I mean, true, but they will
We don't have a
post.
filter.
We don't have a filter. We just have lights.
Yeah.
They will post literally like anything, and I'm pretty sure they'll like crop out if like a little roll is showing or like their cellulite is showing. I don't even know if cellulite's a thing anymore, or like people still say that word, but you know what I mean. But I feel like it's
Girl, cellulite
just
still exists.
well, it does exist, but like I never hear anyone talk about their cellulite anymore. I feel like that's just me.
I have cellulite. No, it's not.
But I do think it's like normal for us to feel that way, and I feel like it's normal for us to feel that we're getting influenced or we have to like live up to everybody's standards.
But don't you think it's hard? I mean, for you listening, if you do get Botox or lip fillers or eyelash extension, whatever it may be, that's kind of like you need to upkeep. I do really want to know, like, don't you feel like it's hard to upkeep with all that? Like, I mean, dude, imagine like, you and I are married, but when you're dating a guy, like, and you
Mhm.
sleep over for the first time or he sleeps over, and it's kind of like, oh shit, like, I don't have all my stuff on or all the things that I need on. And it's kind of like, you're, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard
Yeah.
because then they're kind of like, whoa, like, you don't look like that. You know what I mean? But I'm kind of like, you need to be yourself to an extent. If it makes my life easier, believe me, that's why I get the curl and my eyebrows threaded because I'm like, I don't got time to be getting ready. I'm an in and out. I gotta hurry up. I'm with these kids. So, but like I said, to an extent, because when you date someone and you don't have any of that stuff, it's kind of like, whoa, like you look a little different compared to, the picture on social media or
Yeah.
something.
But I'm very like, who cares? Like, if that man can't see you without makeup, he's not the one for you. Like, you should not have to go above and beyond. If you
No, no,
like have
yeah, I
been,
agree.
if you've been dating him for like 4 dates
Oh,
and you spend the
see,
night and you spend the night and you feel like you have to get up and do your makeup before he wakes up, like, he's not the one because he should not make you feel
mm-mm.
any type of way. Like, I don't think you should
But I'm
go
saying
above and
girls that
beyond.
that have to upkeep. But no, I'm not like you shouldn't. But I'm saying like girls that like feel like they do like they wear contacts and they have to put on contacts and do all this like colored ones that are not their colored. Like I'm just like,
Oh,
don't you get tired of it? Like,
they
isn't it
probably do.
tiring? Like, aren't you just
I
like
mean, they
fuck?
might.
I just want to wake up and not worry about it.
I feel like I wake up and I'm like, I'm ready. This is how I look every day. Yeah, right.
We're gonna record ourselves one time without makeup and we'll see how that goes.
People react.
But I mean, no shit. We go viral. These two fucking girls.
Moms showing us what it's really like.
Yeah, no shit. Dude, I mean, even when we record, look, you can see my bags, but
Oh
fuck,
my
I don't
gosh,
get
you're
sleep.
fine.
Um, but I mean, I think I've came to a point where I'm kind of like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't like whatever. Like, I'm busy. I have shit going on. Like, I really
Hmm.
don't care. But again, I think women just need to accept themselves for how they are. Cause I feel like a lot of women do care. Like they walk out
Yeah.
and they're like, oh no, like, I do need my eyelash extensions. And it's kind of like, girl, you're beautiful with or without them. Like embrace it. Embrace your, like my nail tech, she doesn't wear any makeup. She only wears blush and she's like, I haven't worn foundation in a long time and her skin is great, but because her mom told her that foundation is bad for the skin. So, and her skin is so beautiful. I love it. I'm like, oh girl, I should have stopped wearing makeup fucking years ago, but it's too late now. I gotta keep putting it on. I've been putting it
Yeah.
on. I was like, I can't do that now. But there
There
are
is.
girls that have that natural beauty and embrace it because I wish.
And there is like, I feel like we were raised on like you need to put on makeup type of thing, like I would see my mom wear it, I would see my sister wear it, like I would see other people wear it before social media, and I would be like, I need makeup. But now, because there's so
Mm-hmm.
many makeup tutorials, what's good for your skin, what's not, I feel like everybody does it now. Like even if you have beautiful
Mm-hmm.
skin, you feel like we're always going to be harder on ourselves, and I feel like we're always going to be like, no, I'm not good enough until I do this. And I feel like that's just something that society has made us feel like we have to be.
It's true. I completely agree. I'm gonna make a new trend, y'all. I'm gonna just put very minimal makeup, and we're all gonna embrace our natural beauty. Okay? Just kidding. Yeah, right. I'll never go viral. They'll be like, bitch, no, go fucking put on some lashes. Go get your eyebrows threaded with your unibrow. Like, no, no, dude, I do have to get my eyebrows threaded, actually. Yeah. It's because it's hard, dude. At being as women, I feel like we have so much pressure on us, whether it's our face, our body, our I don't know, your just everything. Like I feel like there's
Hmm.
pressure on us that men I think will never understand because to them it's
Mm-mm.
kind of like nothing, you know?
Yeah, especially when it comes to like when it's the time of the month and you have like your cramps and you're bloated. Like, what man is really going to understand what that feels like? He may be like, oh, what can I do for you? Like, what can I bring you? But they don't really know how it feels like for us to feel uncomfortable in
Mm-mm.
our body when that is happening.
It's true. I don't think they'll ever understand. I think Isaiah got a bad stomach ache one time and he was like, I'm cramping. I was like, imagine that times 10. Like, nope, I don't feel bad for you. Like, and he's like,
Yeah.
you're mean. And I was like, no, it's because they don't. Like, they won't really
Mm-mm.
understand. Or even, not even just our bodies, do like our emotions during that
Mm-hmm.
time. Like, I get it. I'm not an emotional person, but during that time, I am emotional. And it's like a switch for Isaiah. And it's kind of like they won't understand us. You know what I mean? And even at that time, I think it's harder because,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, like if you see something, you're kind of like, fuck, like I feel fat and I'm hormonal and I'm just eating a bucket of ice cream. And, this girl's posting she's at the gym and I should be at the gym too, but I'm not.
Yeah. And I
I'm
feel like that's
eating.
when we're hardest on ourselves, is when it's that time and you are like going through your little depression phase and you're just in bed and you see all these women, you're like, fuck them. They're so beautiful. And then I start crying.
Yeah. No shit. And I'm all for it. I think there's so many beautiful women and I think that whether you get botox, whether you don't, whether you get extensions or your hair or whatever it is, like no matter what, like I feel like we're all beautiful just in different ways, but I just don't think we truly know it because we feel like we're always going to compare ourselves to what's out there,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
there are girls who answered on the poll, like, know that like social media doesn't affect how they view like being pressured by it. And I'm like, that's awesome. Like, I'm so glad that there are women that, I mean, I'm guilty of it. I'll see something and I'm like, fuck, like, I need to go do 10,000 sit ups or something. But there are girls that aren't influenced by it. And I think that's great. I think we all should be like that. Like, we should, appreciate like another girl's like beauty, but
Hmm.
still realize that we're beautiful like in our own self.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree. I
Okay.
feel like we need to maybe tell people or something to be more like
Yeah,
accepting
I
of
think
who you
like
are.
I'm gonna start commenting on all your pictures, all your
Do it.
selfies. I'm gonna be like, girl, yes,
And it
love
doesn't
it,
hurt to
get
do that.
it.
Like, what if the girl's having like a totally off day and it's someone you know and they post a picture? And I'm pretty sure if anybody were to comment and be like, girl, you look so amazing, keep doing what you're doing, I'm pretty sure that'll make any girl happy. We
It's
should
true.
be
I agree
celebrating
with
each
you.
other.
Yes, celebrating our uniqueness, our bodies, our beauty. It's true. It's true. I mean, even that comment, even from somebody like whatever, like it just makes you feel like, oh, like thank you. Like you don't have to be like, oh, I'm the shit, but just be like, oh, like that was nice of them. Like thank you.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
Exactly.
oh, yep, we should. We should all be embracing
Each other.
and supporting each other. Yes, I completely agree. Because I mean, at the end of the day, what's the point of spreading hate? Like we need to just be there and be
Hmm.
present and be happy.
So everybody has homework.
I
Go
agree.
to a page of someone you haven't commented in a
Any
long
girl's
time. So,
page.
like, Marlene, you can't comment on mine, okay? I can't comment on yours. Go comment on somebody else and tell them how good they look. And then send us a screenshot and you'll
Well,
win. a big hug.
Yeah. A virtual hug, bitch. No, but it'll make you feel good. I really think you guys should. Like the
I
next
think
time, or
everybody
go to
should.
somebody's profile, or the next time you see a girl post a selfie or post on her story that she's going for a run or she's reading a book, we'd be like, oh, like good for you. Like get that
Get it,
time
girl.
in, or just something that women are doing. Even if she's posting food, girl, that looks good. Like you enjoy that. Like
You
just,
eat your torta.
women need to be nicer. Women need to be nicer to each other.
We do.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's very good. Yes, that is our homework for you. Go ahead and do that. And we want to see we all follow most of the same people. So we do want to see that you posted on somebody's picture.
Tag us and we'll share your good deeds that you've done.
Yes. You guys definitely should. Because I think as women, it's nice to hear it every once in a while, from other women. Because you're like, oh, like that was nice. I'm gonna go comment on all your posts, Erica.
For sure. I feel like if I would just see it from you all the time, I'd be like, Marlene, no more. I want somebody else to tell me.
You don't mean it.
You don't mean it. It's part of our experiment.
I know. I'm sorry. No, you do have to mean it, y'all. It's not an experiment.
Mean
go
it.
Post it. Go be supportive of each other.
Tag us and tell us you did it.
I think
and
we
be
all
like,
should.
Look what I wrote to this amazing girl, and look what I told her.
Screenshot your reaction to her story, whatever it is. It makes somebody feel better, like about themselves. It's not hard. So we all need to embrace that and definitely do that, ladies.
For sure. Keep us in the loop of what you're doing.
Yes, let us know. And again, we are gonna be sure not to miss another week's episode. We're very sorry for that inconvenience. There are actually people who wrote to us and told us, like, you're like, what happened, whatever. So thank you for that. We were proud. We were excited that people were gonna miss us for that 1 week. So thank you.
Also, a lot of people have asked me if we can have our husbands come on here with us and like get their stories that we talk about from their side. So I think that we should think about bringing them into a future episode because that would be pretty fun.
We will bring them in, and I think it'll be funny too to get their Isaiah thinks it's easy because I think when we look when we look back on this, he's like, you're looking around a lot, and I'm like, well, because it's kind of just hard to look straight at the camera. So let's see how he does with his glasses and all, trying to fucking just look at the camera. So
poor Isaiah.
I'm gonna make fun of him for that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yes, don't forget to like us, subscribe us, follow us, all the good things. Share our podcast to other people so we can get more listeners out there.
Yes.
We appreciate all of you listening and hearing our crazy talks and our stories.
Yes, we do. Thank you guys. And please 5-star us, 4-star us too, but we prefer 5. So please subscribe. Please subscribe and let us know your thoughts in our messages or our email.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good week.
Well,
talk soon. Bye.